No, the other point which we need to discuss as a part of the post-learn session is DQL. DQL is also followed by
Select.
queries as well as joins. All of this comes under data querying or data retrieval language only. It starts with select, basically, continued by subqueries, followed by joins. Okay.
Yes.
Well, the syntax of basically fetching data starts with the command select, and then you need to mention column name 1 like this, column 1 comma column 4 comma column 8 comma column 2. You can call in any order, and so on, column n from table name. That's the syntax. Or if you wanted to fetch all the data of, by default, all the columns data, you can also say select star from table name. Now both of these commands will fetch you all rows. So the above two commands fetch all rows. Now if you want filtered data, then use where class. So where class uses operators. What are all the operators where class uses? We will see. Okay. So the possibility syntax of about 2 3 is like this: select star from employee, or you can say select employee number comma employee name comma salary from employee. This is what we call as bring all columns, and then this one is bring specific columns. Okay. These are the two different kind of selects, and then select star from employee where salary is greater than, let us say, less than or greater than or is equals to 5 lakhs. Well, this is basically to bring specific set of rows. I use the word set of rows. Okay. So something like this. So you can fetch data, you can fetch particular so filter condition data, or all the data of all the columns or specific columns. So the same thing you can say select employee number comma employee name comma salary from employee where salary is greater than or is equals to 5 lakhs. So this is bring specific set of rows of specific set of columns. This is of all columns. Okay.
Sir, if we want data in ascending order or descending order.
I'll tell you all that. I'll tell you all that one. Okay. So this is a sample of how you are supposed to retrieve. Now, what is this where clause is all about? And then what are all the operators we have for where class? That's what you people are going to learn as of now, currently. उसी में ये सारा कुछ आएगा जो भी डाउट्स आप पूछ रहे हो. So
Yes, sir.
where class deals with this, there are certain kind of operators that can be dealt with where, or without where also you can use. We'll see operators which are used with where class. Okay. As a part of DQL, these are all the operators we can use. One is arithmetic. Arithmetic operators are like plus, minus, multiplication, division kind of symbols. And you can also use, you know uh,
Relational operators.
relational and all that, whatever we have, like greater than or is equals to, less than less than or is equals to, is equals to, not is equals to, this is equals, this is not equals. People also call them Boolean operators, and you have logical operators. We have and, we have or, we have not, we have is, we have between. Okay. Apart from this, you have multi-row operators. Multi-row operators are in, all, any, some. Okay. These are all the multi-row operators, and like this, we have uh, sorting operators. Sorting operators are the way you have asked, like an ascending and descending order. So they are order by ASC, BESC, and then you have um, aggregate operators. They are group by and having operators. Um, these are all the kind of operators which we be using as a part of our queries. And yeah, we have what do you call this, count limit operators. They are limit start index comma number of records or rows, you can call it as. So this is one more thing. So all of such operators we will be using. Okay, so let me explain how we can use. Let's say for example, somebody will ask you to bring a total salary of an employee. What do you mean by total salary?
Sir, full year 12 month salary.
Nahi re. Salary plus
Sir,
commission is called as total salary.
hello.
Okay.
That's called as total salary. So how do you bring the total salary of an employee? You could say select e name comma salary from employee basically, and you could actually show commission from employee. Well, that is what it is, correct? But what if you wanted to get it as a total salary? So you could actually give the same command,
Some.
comma salary plus commission. That's all. Sum use करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. As total salary, right? It is that simple. So you can use that plus operator or
Hello.
minus operator. Yeah.
Sir, your screen is going again.
Screen is going again means
Yeah, your screen is sometimes
No,
in between
everything
lag.
okay.
nahi, anybody else is facing the same
No,
problem?
no, everything okay, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir, everything
No,
is
sir,
okay.
everything is okay.
अच्छा, भैया एक बार फिर साइन आउट करके आ जाओ फिर वापस.
Okay.
हाँ, okay. So that's how we can use this plus operator. Let's say if somebody asks you, get me whatever he has and removing the commission from the salary kind of stuff. You can get anything and everything using these operators. Okay, then you can use this logical operator and or not is between. Let's see, if you see this, select star from employee. Look at this data. Using this data, you tell me, is there any employee who does not have manager? Is there any employee who does not have manager?
No.
Who?
So, CEO, sir.
Sir,
Venkat.
Venkat, sir.
Venkat.
Venkat.
Venkat,
Venkat
sir.
does not
Venkat.
have any manager because Venkat have the job code as 672, which is president. Matlab he himself is president of the company. That's why he does not have any manager. Okay. So, but
Yes,
how
sir.
do you write that? Let's say if I ask you, uh, print all the employees who is not reporting to any manager, or list of employees who is not reporting to any manager. How do you write? List of employees who is not reporting to any manager. The way I ask is like this. उसका मतलब क्या है? List of employee, select star from employee who is not reporting to any manager. where MGR number
Null.
null, वो तो null रहना चाहिए. तो how do I get that? How do I make it as null? So look at this. Select star from
Ini-
employee where MGR number is equals to null. Something like this.
Yes.
नहीं
No,
आएगा.
sir. No.
नहीं आया तो
Is
क्या करें फिर?
is null.
So is null. So that's where you need to use the logical operator. Okay. तो something like this. अगर मुझे जानना है तो is there any person whose salary is greater than 5 lakh and then less than 10 lakh? So there are two ways I can do like this. Select star from employee where salary is greater than or is equals to 5 lakhs and salary is less than or is equals to 10 lakhs. तो ये 10 भी आ जाएगा. So if you remove this is equals to symbol, then it will probably show you proper ways. Empty set. अरे यार ये 1 lakh दिया मैंने by mistake. This is basically 10 lakhs. ये देखो, there are two employees who have 6 lakhs of salary. Okay, the same statement if I try to write in this way, see what happens. Where salary between 5, 1 2 3 4 5 and 10, 1 2 3 4 5. Now it has included both 5 lakhs as well as 10 lakhs also. Okay, this is greater between operator is equals to almost greater than or equals to and less than or is equals to. Am I clear?
Both the condition is true, then use and.
And use करना चाहिए. And use करना. Between you see you are looking at between. Between का मतलब क्या होता है? Between का मतलब and ही आता है. Okay ना?
Okay, sir.
Whenever you say between, it is always followed by and. यहाँ पे and operator and or not between. Now let's say let's for example who's let's say I wanted to know all those employees whose manager existing, who is reporting to some manager. So here I can say select employee number comma employee name comma mgr number from employee where mgr number is not null. ऐसा बोलना चाहिए. वो क्या बोल रहा है? emp name नहीं है. अच्छा सॉरी, e name is there.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes बताओ.
Sir, is SQL is case sensitive? Like it can be write in uppercase.
case insensitive लेकिन वेयर कंडीशन में जो वैल्यू हम देते हैं ना भैया वो सेंसिटिव है.
Sir, okay, sir.
मतलब पासवर्ड जैसा फॉर एग्जांपल वेयर यूजर नेम इक्वल्स टू समथिंग एंड पासवर्ड इज इक्वल्स टू समथिंग, दैट समथिंग व्हाट यू आर सेइंग इज केस सेंसिटिव.
Okay, sir.
ओके, तो ये इज नल इज नॉट नल वो वाला केसेस के लिए हम लोग ऐसे यूज करते हैं. And let's say these results what you are seeing, if you wanted to see them in ascending order, you can basically get it in this way. Select star from employee where, or I could say sorry, select star from employee order by salary. You can get all of them in ascending order. Now what if you wanted to get them in descending order? You actually can get it also. So here order by salary ASC, comma, or sorry, you can say BESC. Okay, and then it actually give you in the descending order. 12 lakh, then 10 lakh, and then 10 lakh, and then 6, and then 5. Right? So this is in descending order. So this is about order by. And you are not interested in these things, but you wanted to get only top 5 records of the list. So top is a command which is in Microsoft SQL. So here you need to say select star from order by salary DESC and limit 0 comma 3. 0 to 3 or how? Yes. लिमिट का सिंटैक्स बहुत दिन हो गया. देखते इसमें गूगल भाई बता दो. चेंज किया क्या इन्होंने? दैट्स इट. ऐसा होना चाहिए. लिमिट 3 कामा वही किया ना हम लोगों ने. Like this. This is what we need to do. This is the one, but we forgot to give comma. Okay, this is basically to limit the top 3 records or 4 records. Okay, 0th index onwards, give 3 records. That is what you are saying. Okay, let's say sometimes you may have to get total number of records based on a particular condition. Look at this. Select star from employee. If you see this one, there are many people who are into department number 40 and then department number 20, 30, 22, 23, 24. Similarly, there are people who have salary of 10 lakhs and then there are people salary of 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. So if you wanted to know how many people are there, you can write select count of star as what do you call this? As total count, comma, salary from employee group by salary. Look at this. So 10 lakh salary, 3 people है. 60 lakh 60,000 है कि 6 lakh. 6 lakhs package वाला 2 members है. And then 10 lakhs वाला 3 member है. So this is how you could actually use the count, sum, min, max kind of functions along with the other column values with the help of group A. So you have to make sure however, one of the aggregate value you have to use for the column, then only the count or min or max kind of stuff can be, we can actually achieve it. Or else we cannot.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Sir, can we apply that order by for only for the e-name, employee name? What will be the output for that?
देखो तो सही. What is order? KEKR फिर उसके बाद NIPR SRV बराबर है ना?
Yes, alphabetical.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Let us say if both names are same also, okay, then you better give another order also. That is the best way.
Okay.
Then what happens if two names are same? Then it will order based on the second parameter. Comparison
Subqueries.
happens based on the second parameter. Okay. तो ये है भाई select और where class. How was it like? No, tough नहीं है, बहुत आसान है. You need to understand how you need to apply. So these are all the things that we can apply as a part of that. इसमें the only part that we haven't discussed is Mr. Multi-row operators. This we will come to know when we come to subqueries. ये part. In all, any, some will do when we come to subqueries. Okay. Okay, these operators we will use when we come to subqueries. Any doubt so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Remaining people
No, sir.
able to understand this, right?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dekho, now I come back to my paint. If you have seen this, I mean, आराम से सोचो. If you have seen this, you are selecting multiple columns from a single table, and the where condition also you are supplying the same table based values. But what if you have to supply value from another table? There could be situation. For example, I wanted to bring, this is my requirement, bring all employees from accounts department, or rather I could say, I mean, instead of this, I would say from department 10. You could very easily bring it, right? So what is the query? Select star from employee where deptno is equals to 10. Now, there is no one. अरे यार कुछ भी मतलब चलो ठीक है is equals to 20 assume there is one employee, okay, but what if I say instead of saying 20 the requirement comes to you like this: select all of those who belongs to research department. So how do you get research? So here basically you have to run two queries over here. So first of all, you need to bring what is the department number of research. So you will have to fetch what is dptno of research. So you will get it by calling select dptno from department where department name is equals to research, right? So this actually will fetch you 20. Now then in 20 you need to supply to bring all the employees from department number 20. So here you will say, now you need to say bring all employees from research department. You will simply say select star from employee table where EPTNO is equals to 20. So this 20 you have fetched it from this one. So what is that exactly you will have to do is in the place of 20, you will have to dynamically supply a query which will bring this. Well, this kind of query which will bring a query depending on another query to fetch the where condition value is known as a subquery. Am I clear? So this is a main query. This one is a main query, and this main query is depending on a value supplied by a subquery. Query which supplies value to a where condition is called as subquery. So here, if you wanted to know who belongs to department research, so you should know what is research department. You don't know, then you can write a query select star from employee where dptno is equals to, say select dp2no from department where department name is equals to research. अरे ये ब्रैकेट डालना भूल गया था मैं. हाँ, this one I forgot. It says कि dpnot आते dptno. Okay, now ये आएगा. So this 20 is supplied by this subquery. Am I clear? So basically a query that supplies where condition value of the main query is called as a subquery. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Query?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, अभी तुम्हारे पास टेबल्स है ना? You have tables with you. वो tables देख के मुझे बता दो what am I supposed to write for the query. अभी पीपीटी मत देखो यार प्लीज, you don't cheat yourself, okay ना? List of employees reporting to president. How do we bring it? अपने आप को चीट मत करो पीपीटी देख के. List of employees reporting to president. How do I know that whether a person is reporting to another person or not? By his which column?
MGR number, sir.
MGR number से. So मतलब मेरा ऐसा जाएगा select star from employee
Start
where
from
MGR
employee
number is equals to I need
equal
to get
to
MGR I'm sorry,
GR
I need
number.
to get employee number of another manager whose job is president. Correct or not? So I need
Yes,
to
sir.
get employee number of president. तो मैं क्या करना चाहिए? Select employee number. Employee number कौन सा टेबल से मिलेगा? Employee only. Correct? Right. So
Yes,
now
sir.
where job code is equals to क्या भाई job code? president का job code चाहिए. ये president का job code मुझे कौन देता है? कौन सा टेबल से मिलता है मुझे? job code कहाँ से मिलता है? Who is the parent table? Who is the parent table for jobs? Job, where job name is equals to president. So this actually replies 672 here, and then 672 based employee will be written here, which is 1, and 1 based man, these people, 1 is the employee number of Venkat. तो जो भी वेंकट को रिपोर्ट कर रहे थे उन सब का वैल्यूज इधर आ जाएगा. ओके, so let us frame this in a proper way, one by one. So I'll come down here, I'll say I wanted to print all of those who are reporting to president. Okay, let's see it. Select star from job. So who is president? The person who have the job code of 672. So here I'll say select star from employee where employee number is equals to I'm sorry, where job code is equals to 672. Cut
670.
off 672 president. ओके, तो ये कौन मिला मुझे? वेंकट मिला. तो व्हाट आई वांट बेसिकली अ पीपल हु आर रिपोर्टिंग टू हिम, मतलब सेलेक्ट स्टार फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉई वेयर MGR number is equals to this fellow's employee number 1. नाउ देखो कौन कौन मिलते. नाउ आई वांट दिस as an output. So to get this output, here is my query. I'll mix of all the above queries into a single query. Say select star from employee where, okay, where MGR number is equals to, I need 1 to be supplied. Where do I get 1 from? I will get the 1 from select employee number from employee where, what is the condition? किसका चाहिए? Whose job code is 672. So here I'll say where job code is equals to, यार किसका job code चाहिए तुम्हें? I need the job code of president. I don't know what it could be. Well, I'll say select job code from job master where J name is equals to, what is job name? Right. So let's see.
Sir,
Sir,
spelling.
spelling,
Select
sir.
the spell.
Third subquery.
Select में, अरे यार. Okay. Sec. ये वाला ना.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Is it the same output? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
अभी बताओ. कभी कभी ऐसा रिक्वायरमेंट आता है रिपोर्ट्स जनरेट करने के लिए. People will ask you, can you please give me who is the highest salary taker in so and so department. For example, if you see this list, यहाँ पे अगर पूरा लिस्ट देखोगे, ओके, तो कुछ ऐसा समझो डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 40 दो रिकॉर्ड से. इन द डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 40 हु इज द हाईएस्ट सैलरी टेकर? एक 10 लाख है और एक 12 लाख है. कौन ले रहा है ज्यादा?
Venkat sir.
वेंकट ले रहा है. तो हाउ डू आई नो? Without looking at the data, I should know, right? So I have to write a subquery. I'll say select star from employee, where what is the condition? Where salary should be greater than or is equals to, okay, try to understand, highest salary taker in department number 40. Now अगर किसी को पकड़ना है डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 40 से, even that person who is getting comparing to also will be in the same department, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
तो इसलिए I am using is equals to, instead of simply saying greater than, I am also using is equals to, because even the highest salary taker also belonging to the same department, right? So should be greater than or is equals to, select salary from employee table, where department number is equals to 40. So whose salary I'm bringing to compare? Not everyone. I don't need to bring everyone's salary. I need to bring only those employees who belongs to department number 40. So I have bought that and I'm trying to see whether this person's salary is more than or not. Very unfortunately, this query basically result in more than one record. Correct or not? There are two records on department number 40. You can see this one. यहाँ पे देखो एक रिकॉर्ड है और दूसरा रिकॉर्ड, करेक्ट? तो in such a kind of situation, what we get is we get the subquery or inner query returned more than one record. This is what the error we get. So in order to make use of this, we take the help of these people. ये वाला in all any sum. तो मेरा कहने का मतलब क्या है? He should be greater than or is equals to any of the employee or all of the employees?
All of the employees.
All of the employees. तो वेंकट मिलेगा. ओके, तो इसमें दोनों में से किसी एक से भी बढ़कर है तो दे दो. Then you can go with any. Then you can go with any of that. Okay na? So any, all, and then similarly if you wanted to get people who belongs to department number 40, okay, basically I wanted to get the people who are from either from 20 or from 30 or from 40. How do I do that? So you could actually say select star from employee, where DEPTNO is equals to 20 or DEPTNO is equals to 30 or DEPTNO is equals to 40. This is a query. नहीं राम, ऐसा नहीं. दूसरी तरीका क्या है? Well, you could simply say department number in this particular collection, 20, 30, 40. These both are same. Either you can go with is equals to or symbol, or you can go with in. You can also say this query in this way. Is equals to any of 20, 30, 40. No, this hasn't taken. You should use subquery only. Let's say, for example, what do you call this? If somebody asks you, you know, list of employees whose salary is more than either Raunak or Vivek. ऐसा किसी ने पूछा था आपसे. लिस्ट ऑफ हमारे ग्रुप में रौनक या विवेक, ये दोनों में से किसी का भी सैलरी से ज्यादा सैलरी किसका है? Select star from employee where salary is greater than or is equals to any of the subset. What is the subset? Select salary from employee where employee name is equals to Ronak or employee name is equals to Vivek. इसका तो empty set आएगा, कोई ऐसा employee नहीं है, but this is how you have to use. You understand the situation, right? Any is nothing but R symbol. All is nothing but and symbol. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
फिर
Sir, if
अब
I
ये
want to
देखो,
get the second highest salary,
second,
highest, yes sir.
हाँ तो
Sir, तो उसमें
second
कौन सा?
highest कैसे मिलेगा डिपार्टमेंट में?
ये-
बताओ
Yes sir.
बताओ. You can say select salary from select salary from employee. सैलरी नहीं, डिपार्टमेंट भी डालना है क्या कि सैलरी डालना है? खाली सैलरी डालना है.
Salary, yes sir. Sir, salary.
Employee where DEPTNO is equals to 40 order by salary DESC limit 1,1. देखो सेकंड है सैलरी है कि नहीं?
Yes sir.
That's it. तुमने क्या किया? तुमने पहले सैलरीज को डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में लिया, फिर वो पर्टिकुलर डिपार्टमेंट का यू विल बी गेटिंग सम एक्स नंबर ऑफ सैलरीज. उसमें आपको कौन सा वाला चाहिए? nth वाला चाहिए, जो भी है. सो यू हैव यूज्ड योर लिमिट. अगर यही डिपार्टमेंट में इफ यू हैव 5 डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ सैलरीज एंड यू वांटेड टू गेट द 5th हाईएस्ट सैलरी, ये लिमिट आपके पास ये वाला जाएगा 4.
Okay sir.
SQL, अगर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट SQL सीखते हो तो देयर इज सेपरेट समथिंग कॉल्ड एज nth क्वेरी. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट SQL सर्वर में दे हैव इंट्रोड्यूस्ड समथिंग कॉल्ड एज nth लिमिट, nth सैलरी, ऐसा कुछ उन्होंने इंट्रोड्यूस किया था. सो वी विल हैव टू सेलेक्ट टॉप 5 रिकॉर्ड्स एंड देन रिवर्स इट.
Okay sir.
वैसा होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपको 3rd हाईएस्ट सैलरी चाहिए, डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में 3 सैलरीज पकड़ो, फिर उसमें टॉप 1 उसको रिवर्स करके टॉप 1 पकड़ो तो हो जाता. दैट्स हाउ इन माइक्रोसॉफ्ट SQL सर्वर पीपल विल डू. मतलब मैं ASP.NET C# भी सिखाता था मैं एक जमाने में, इसलिए मुझे वो पता है. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया. दिस इज अबाउट सब क्वेरीज. अरे यार लास्ट पार्ट है सब क्वेरीज में. देखो select star from employee. If you see this one, if you see this, in every department, in there is a person who have joined a bit earlier. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Okay. So if I ask you, who is the earliest joiner of department number 40?
We use higher date on clause.
हाँ तो करो, कौन है बताओ, डाटा देख के बताओ.
2007 to 9. Yes sir. Deepa 668.
दीपा
जो
Srinivas
In department 40 you are asking us?
प्रदीप. अरे 40 पूछा मैंने. 40
oh 40. Sorry sir, 40.
हाँ 40 में 2005 में प्रदीप जॉइन हुआ, 2006
हाँ.
में वेंकट जॉइन हुआ, तो सीनियर कौन बना?
Venkat sir.
Pradeep.
अरे प्रदीप बना.
Pradeep. Pradeep.
अर्लीस्ट
sorry.
जॉइनर.
Earliest 2005. Yes sir.
हाँ.
Pradeep.
सो अगर मेरा क्वेरी आपके पास इधर आया, सो लेट्स से प्रिंट सीनियर मोस्ट पर्सन ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट नंबर 40. So how do you write query? Select Start from
employee.
employee.
Where department?
Department number is
The
equals to 40.
department
This is fixed. And
Fixed.
40.
hire date, right? Hire date is less than or is equals to all. Less than or is equals to all. And then you will say select hire date from
Employee.
employee where department number is equals to 40. One more.
40. Yes,
Right
sir.
or not? This is pretty simple. So from it actually returns 2 hire dates. Out of 2, whichever is least, I will bring. Correct or not? It is pretty simple query. Right? और यहाँ पे पेस्ट करो उसे, ये क्या हुआ, एक ही कॉपी हुआ, इतना अच्छा कॉपी किया मैंने, ठीक है. Pradeep is the one who have joined earlier
In department 40.
in department number 40. Now my query is slightly changed. I wanted the senior most person from every department. It's not 7 rows. Assume you have 700 records here. From each department you have 10, 20, 30 members. There are 700 records. Now how do you frame your query? So ये यहाँ पे छोड़ता हूँ.
Using group by I think.
पता नहीं
Group by.
senior most person from each department. Take 5 minutes of time. Think and explain. You can form a query and tell me also. इतना आसान नहीं है. Okay, senior most person from each department. Again, I'm telling PPT मत देखना.
Sir, can we use maximum?
हाँ, use कर सकते हो. You can use. आराम से पहले फ्रेम करो. And then सब क्वेरी में क्या आता है, मेन क्वेरी में क्या आता है, what will be the result, comparison symbol क्या रहना चाहिए, आराम से देखो. आया किसी को माइंड में आता? मैं हिंट दूं क्या?
Hello.
Hint.
Hello, sir.
Can I give you hint?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
बस एज पता चल जाए बस.
सर हिंट में हायर डेट का कुछ करना होगा. हायर डेट लेस देन.
हायर डेट का ही करना होगा. मैं
Yes.
हिंट देता हूँ, देखो. अभी we'll take the same thing, okay ना? तो select star from employee इवेर department number 40 अभी काम नहीं आएगा, क्यों? Because we need to fetch this from every department.
Hello.
क्या
Hello.
बताओ
Sir,
yes.
can we rename the table so it will be easy?
नहीं आराम से पहले करेंगे. देखो select star from employee where hire date is less than or is equals to, you need to select hire date from employee where which hire date you wanted to bring. Now
Oldest.
explain करता हूँ. देखो इसमें assume I am having my employee records like this. Okay, तो मेरे पास एक पहला एम्प्लॉय का रिकॉर्ड एज एन एग्जांपल आई एम गिविंग. आई एम हैविंग मिस्टर वेंकट ओवर हियर and I have Pradeep over here. Okay, Venkat belongs to somewhere around 2007 में ज्वाइन हुआ ऐसे कुछ. फिर मिस्टर प्रदीप ज्वाइन हुआ था 2005 में, करेक्ट? ऐसे कुछ था डेट, करेक्ट और नॉट? वो ये बोथ ऑफ दिस, ये जो दोनों बंदे हैं, both of these people, they belongs to some department, let's say 40, and then he also belongs to another department 40. Assuming that I have another set of people, Krishna is also there, who 2008 में join हुआ था, 19 let's say 10 ऐसे ही कुछ है, 1010. फिर ये belong, he this guy belong to department 30, ऐसा कुछ डेटा है मेरे पास. Now what am I supposed to do? My query basically will bring the first records hire date. Select star from employee where hire date less than or equals to. So it will take this hire date to compare. Compare to whom? I need to compare with so many other hire dates. Let's say I'll bring out this 2005, I'll bring out this 2008, all such kind of stuff I need to bring out. ठीक है भाई, लेकिन will you bring out all the hire dates or only those heritage who belongs to the Venkat's department? Now here I need to bring out only those heritage who belongs to department number 40. लेकिन वेंकट कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट में मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा? So because of that, okay, because of that, what Java will do?
हाँ
Java will try to create two previews.
यार खत्म हो गया 4 बजे.
So this is the second preview, and it will take hire date from the first preview, and then it will try to bring comparison hire dates from the second preview. Then it will take consider the department number of the first record, and then we'll try to fetch the remaining records from this one into this, and then starts compare. If this hire date is less than or is equals to both of them, this is written into the buffer of output, this record, and then it will move on to the next record. That's what it will do. So because it need to maintain two previews, तो एक preview का नाम E2, एक preview का नाम E1, ऐसा कुछ temporary नाम रख के it actually will do that stuff. Am I clear? So we will also do the same thing. What we will do here, we will just come down, we'll say select star from employee E1. We will tell the server to give a preview name where E1 dot hire date is less than or equals to select E2 dot hire date from employee E2, where E2 dot department number must be equals to the first record E1, what you are bringing the comparer from, E1 dot dptno. So here what happens is, if the first query is depending on the value supplied from the second query, then the second query is depending on the first query's comparable element. Such a kind of queries are known as co-related or co-dependent subqueries. Got it? What is this called as? correlated या codependent subquery. A bit tough part of the SQL basically. My wrong हो गया. It's not copying. Separate is more than one, right? So here, what is that we are supposed to write? Okay. So from every department, I'll get one record. From 40th department, I got Pradeep. And the remaining departments, because I have only one row per department, I am getting from each department one row. So these kind of queries are called as correlated या codependent subqueries. एक जमाने में, if I have to take an interview for a faculty, and then I used to ask him, can you explain me a correlated subquery with example? And if he explains me, I used to take him into the position. मतलब it's not that everybody will explain that. मुझे ऐसा लगता था, ठीक है? These correlated subqueries are the key point for joins basically. यहाँ से शुरू हुआ joins का life. You understand these subqueries so far?
Sir, can you please 1 second?
सर थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा इसको, टाइम देना पड़ेगा इसको.
हाँ हाँ, तो आराम से. So the main key part of this query is dividing yourself into multiple previews. Okay, so यहाँ पे मैं query डालता हूँ, probably you will understand. Now look at this query, आराम से. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to select star from employee E1. So the moment when you say that E1, he has a preview and then he has put it. Now, what is your condition is where E1 dot hire date less than or is equals to. So E1 ka hire date ko, it will try to bring it over here to compare. And then to whom it has to compare? It has to compare. Hire date can be compared to another hire date. So it will try to bring another hire date from another preview employee E2. So it will try to take a preview of another E2. So total employee table is loaded over here. This is E2. This is E1. So what is the condition? I need to bring hire date from this preview. लेकिन कौन सा hire date I need to bring? Is there any condition? Of course there is a condition. What is that? ये जो E2 है preview, इसका department number must be is equals to the record which you are fetching from the E1, right? That record number's department number. So this 40 will be compared, equality comparison to this one. If this is the thing, then it will try to bring the hire date. So it will bring 40 department related hire dates into this buffer and starts comparing the hire date. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes sir, now got it.
ऐसा आएगा.
Yes sir, now got it.
बेटा समझ में है ना? दादर
Yes
का
sir,
दुआस में
100% sir.
नहीं रे, कोई दूसरा लड़की भी पूछ रही थी, एक बार फिर से एक्सप्लेन करो.
Yes, sir.
You get it, बेटा?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
this is when you are bringing data from one table and conditional data from another table or another preview. Then we go for subqueries. Sometimes we may have to fetch data from more than one table. In that case, let's say this is my requirement. Print the employee details along with their department names. What the hell is this? मेरे पास तो department number है, correct? So basically our query starts like this: select star from employee. बढ़िया. तो details के साथ क्या क्या चाहिए आपको? Department names चाहिए. Where condition का limitation क्या है? It can check columns belongs to from clause based table. I repeat, from the section of from, how many tables are there? Only those tables related columns can be put into the condition. So here, if your from part, from clause of the query contains only one table, then the where condition can also have columns only from this table. So only from this table, any column is there which is pointing to department? Yes, it is DEPT-NO. लेकिन DEPT-NO से क्या मिलेगा मुझे? Right. डिपार्टमेंट नंबर मिलेगा ना, यू कैन से सेलेक्ट आर फ्रॉम ऐसा सब करे, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम वो नहीं है. दे आर आस्किंग मी टू ब्रिंग द डिपार्टमेंट नेम. वेयर इज द डिपार्टमेंट नेम? डिपार्टमेंट नेम बिलोंग्स टू डिपार्टमेंट. So here you will have to say select D name from department. Matlab you have to club both of these queries into a single. In other words, I could say you have to join both of these queries into a single query. तो राम अब क्या बात कर रहे हो? मतलब मैं बोल रहा हूँ एम्प्लॉय नंबर कामा एम्प्लॉय नेम कामा डिपार्टमेंट नेम इज व्हाट आई एम आस्किंग यू टू प्रिंट from this employee table. तो possible नहीं है, possible तो नहीं है, but you can actually bring it from department table. Okay, so what it will do, it will take both of these records into consideration and then see who is having the foreign key mapping. So based on the foreign key mapping, where now you need to say employee tables department number must be mapped to डिपार्टमेंट टेबल्स डिपार्टमेंट नंबर, ऐसा कुछ रिकॉर्ड लाके दे दो मुझे. सो इफ इट इज नॉट मैचिंग क्या करना है ना, लीव इट. इफ इट इज नॉट मैचिंग, दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी माय रिकॉर्ड. सो यू कैन सी Venkat operations belongs to, Nirmala research department, Pradeep operations department, Srinivas sales, Krishna finance, Deepa also into sales, Keith is into HR. This is what we call as join. In other words, this is also called as equijoin. Am I clear? This is also called as equijoin. Hope this is clear to you people.
Yes, sir.
And let us say for example, किसी ने बोला कि मुझे डिपार्टमेंट नंबर भी प्रिंट कर दो. Then your query will be something like this. अब तो मर गया. Why? Because department number is there in both of the tables. The column department number in the field list is ambiguous because it is there in both of the tables. You have to tell the server from which table you are expecting this value to come from. Then you must specify here like that. So from one table it will try to fetch.
Yes, sir.
अगर टेबल का नाम लिखना थोड़ा मुश्किल है, then you can go for alias name. So instead of saying like this, you could actually say e dot department number from employee E, comma department D, where E dot DEPTNO is equals to D dot DEPTNO. Well, going to result you the same thing. This is what we call as equijoin. Well, equijoin के साथ there is something called as self join. What is this self join? If you have to join one table's column with the same table's another column, that is called as self join. For instance, like if I ask you to print employee names along with their manager numbers, easy. Select employee number comma employee name comma MGRNO from employee, where MGRNO is not null. ये बढ़िया मेरे पास मिल गया. Employees along with their managers, super है ना. But कौन है manager? Who is one? Who is one? Who is one? Who is two? Who is three? Who is four? We don't know. Now the query comes. Print the employee details along with their manager details. यानी कि manager name. Then you are in soup. You cannot bring. For such a kind of situation, we go with the joins. So here is what my query is. Select star from, or I could say E dot E1. Okay. Dot employee number comma E dot employee name Now this employee number I am seeing as employee number, comma e dot employee name as emp name, comma m dot employee number as manager number. Look at this. The column is employee number only, but I'm trying to showcase it as a manager number. Okay, and then m dot employee name as manager name from employee E, comma employee M. There. Now you can understand. So I have two previews. One is employee, another is manager. So employee, both are employee tables only, but one is being identified as an employee based table, another is identified as a manager based table. So how do I get these values from? अभी देखो, पहला टेबल के लिए जो मैनेजर है, he will be employee for the other table, correct? So here I will say where E dot mgr number is equals to m dot employee number. That is what the query is. So whoever acts as a manager in the employee table, that fellow will become employee in the manager table, in the employee table as a manager. So that's how it is. This is what we call as self join. A situation comes like where you have to compare your table data with himself, then the self join comes into picture. The one of such classic example. Hope you are able to understand this one, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is all about joins. Not a non-equi join bhi rahta. Now these joins, there is a way of explaining. The equi join and self join are the most models that I have used with 99.9%. But sometimes, I repeat, sometimes you may have to work with left join. What is the left join? Left join is such a kind of stuff. अरे, कौन है भाई? Give me a second. Yes, Karimsh. రవేనా చెప్పారు నాకు ప్రొఫెసర్ అంటే ఆ, ఎవరికి అభిమన్యుకినా రవికి అంటే రవి ప్రిఫర్డ్ అని చెప్పిన నేను ఉమ్, ఉమ్. అది వాళ్ళకి డైరెక్ట్ పంపించి ఈమె పంపించిన ఓకే ఈమె ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తుంది అన్న అది రికార్డ్ చేస్తారు సార్ రికార్డ్ చేయి అండ్ మాలో అనాలిసిస్ ఉంటుంది కదా అది చెప్తారా నీకు గివ్ మీ సెకండ్ ఒక్క నిమిషం గైస్ 1 minute ఐ am attending a call give me a second I'm keeping myself mute
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sorry guys, one of my friend is having difficulty in conducting interviews, so I've referred one of my friend saying that like he can take interviews on Angular. So regarding that, I was just speaking to him. Hmm. All right, come back to the session. Okay, so what happens is sometimes you may have to consider values that are matching plus values that does not match also belongs to some table. There could be situations like that. Let us say in the same query, okay, in the same query, I wanted to print all the employee names along with their manager names, even if the manager persist also does not persist also. If you see here left side, you have do you see Venkat record on the left side set? Yes, set me.
No, sir.
No, right? Why? Because it is working with only equality condition. So here, if you wanted to write like this, select, observe this carefully, very carefully, aram se observe karo, select e dot employee number as empno, comma e dot employee name as emp name. Okay, comma, why am I typing this again? From employee E left join, this left join employee M, where E dot mgr number is equals to M dot employee number. At say on. Now you can see on is the syntax. Now this is what we call as left join. इसमें what is the difference you see between these two outputs? A output में और A output में, what is the difference?
Also there.
Venkat is also there. So meaning of this query is, देखो भैया, please try to bring all the records which are mapping plus bring me the complete set of records from the left. Left join मतलब whenever you say left, so it will give preference to the left side table. What do you mean by left side table? This one. ये condition में is equals to के left में कौन है? That is called as left table. Right में कौन है? This is called a right table. Am I clear? Am I
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So this is what it is. Nothing more than that. This is what it is. So if you say right join, then it will give preference to the output of right side. Even if equality is not that, it will try to bring the right side records. Okay, and then anything which is not matching with the left side will be kept as null. So that is a difference of left join and right join. Again, shall we use it all the way? No, we will not. We will be using it when you have a requirement, like you are doing a join condition, but irrespective of, like, you need to bring all the records of equality plus you wanted to bring non-equal records also, then you go for left or right. Am I clear? इधर लेफ्ट और राइट। रामा हम दोनों को, हमको पूरा का पूरा चाहिए, पूरा ज्वाइन का भी चाहिए, लेफ्ट का भी चाहिए, आउट का भी चाहिए, देन
full
there is
outer,
something
full.
called as full outer. I'm not sure full outer is supported in MySQL, ये मैंने नहीं देखा था. Okay, there is no full outer join here, left join or right join are there, so don't try for that one. Am I clear? And then there is something called as cross join. What is cross join? It will basically, it's a Cartesian product. तो फिर एक को लेके जाके सबको ये करता है, and then it will try to bring it up. Okay, so now this is about basically the joins is all about. There is equi-join, non-equi-join. We will basically go with non-equality symbol, nothing more than that. Okay, whoever are not equal, we will try to win. Equi-join is there, and we have self-join, we have left join as well as right join. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
SQL Server supports full outer also. Inner join, outer join, and full outer join, and like that it will support. माफ कर दे यार. So this is about your SQL. So far everything is clear, right? Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, but yeah, so we will stop here, and then in next session, which is going to be happen from Monday, we will get into web application development. So as a part of web application development, you would be learning. First, we will give. I'll try to give you introduction to. Yeah, actually, मेरा original plan था, which was rejected by the people. They don't want all of this stuff. I'll try to give you as much as possible. Um, मुझे पीएल ऐप तो नहीं सिखा सकता तुम्हें एसक्यूएल सर्वर एसक्यूएल सॉरी सर्वलेट्स यूज करते हुए because I was told like no our projects are now getting migrated to Spring Boot. Nobody is using servlet based projects.
Yes, sir.
I mean, clear. Nobody is using servlet based project, but I want you to understand what all you can do with request, what all you can do with response, and what is dispatch a servlet. मतलब servlet का पहला फंडा क्या है,
Basics.
how it works, and all that stuff I want you to understand. तो पहले हम लोग ये करेंगे. We'll see this part. First web app and then client server request processing basics. Request कैसे आता है, response कैसे जाता है. All that stuff we will discuss on a single day. यहाँ तक ये पूरा एक दिन में हो जाएगा. Okay, and then next day we will speak about servlet API, and we will actually develop an application, and finally we will let the application communicate to database via JDBC. Then I will teach you JDBC followed by our lambda का जो भी pending part है, we will discuss that streams API, and then we will actually make this as a complete app instead of PL. Probably PL नहीं कर सकते हम, एक छोटा सा इंटरनेट मेलिंग सिस्टम कर सकते हैं, ठीक है ना. You know what you mean by mailing system, right? यही वाला है. The same thing. Whatever you see here is a mailing system. A mail send करो, that will reach the other person, and वो login हो जाएगा. Okay, मिल गया भाई. I'll raise laptop request. ठीक है ना तनवीर?
Yes.
और
Okay.
शंकर
Thank
का
you, sir.
कल मिला था. This is Shankar's details.
Yes, sir.
Okay. कल शाम को ये मिलने के बाद मैंने रिक्वेस्ट किया कि मुझे ये दोनों का भी दे दो, तीनों को एक ही बार में राइज करता हूँ. राइज रिक्वेस्ट. चलो, तो we will see a web app development from Monday onwards. So where are we stand actually as per the portion is हंसने का नहीं, ठीक है. This is where we stand. ये भी कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, जो 25th को होने वाला था. We are still working on this. So we are exactly a week behind the schedule. So see, we'll try to cover up. Okay, so I'll upload these files. Okay, so go through that.